Told y'all, niggas. Told y'all. I told y'all. Y'all niggas was doubting me. I told y'all. I told y'all. Let's get into it though. I told y'all, nigga. We watching part 2.
Of life,
It's about
most
Rebecca.
people can
That's
only
it's my
dream
dog
of.
Theo.
She could afford the most
Theo.
expensive designer clothes, dine out at Michelin star restaurants whenever she pleased,
She got
and
motion.
spent the majority of her time socializing instead of working. But Rebecca hadn't always been rich. She came from a family of modest means, who all left their home in Burma and moved to the US in search of a better life. In 2008, Rebecca met Jonah Shacknai, the 54-year-old billionaire CEO of Medicus Pharmaceutical.
Damn. Okay.
Despite being 23 years her senior, Jonah took an instant liking to Rebecca, and the pair quickly began a relationship together. Oftentimes, Rebecca would stay over at one of Jonah's many luxurious homes throughout the country. On July 11th, 2011 for instance, she was staying over at Jonah's historic Spreckles Mansion in Coronado, California, a large estate which he used as a summer house. She had brought her younger sister Zena along to marvel at the finer things in life. Also at the mansion that day was Max, Jonah's 6-year-old son from a previous marriage. Jonah himself was away on business, and Rebecca was watching over Zena and Max. It's unclear what exactly happened that fateful day, but at some point, young Max fell face first over a banister on the 2nd floor. His injuries were catastrophic. Rebecca, who claimed to have been in the toilet at the time of the incident, found Max several minutes later, unresponsive and not breathing. She performed CPR while her sister called for help. Max was rushed to the hospital, but the prognosis was bleak. He had a broken spine and brain damage due to oxygen deprivation. There was nothing more that could be done for him, and on July 16th, Max quietly passed away. Coroners determined that his fall was completely accidental, and the investigators on the case agreed, though it is worth noting that at least one doctor thought Max had been suffocated before his fall. But here's where the plot really thickened. On July 12th, the day after Max's accident, Rebecca drove her young sister Zena to the airport to catch a flight back to Missouri. After that, she picked up her boyfriend's brother, Adam Shacknai, who was in town and staying in one of Jonah's guest apartments beside the mansion. Rebecca, Jonah, Adam, and a friend all went out for dinner together, after which Rebecca and Adam returned to the Spreckles estate. Jonah didn't join them, however, and instead met up with his ex-wife Dina to sit with their son, Max, who was still alive at that point. It's not known what Rebecca and Adam did once they returned to the estate, but neighbors reported hearing loud music coming from the mansion well into the early hours.
What the fuck?
At 6:48 a.m. the following morning, emergency services received a call from Adam Shacknai. Adam frantically explained how he had just found Rebecca's lifeless body hanging from a red rope off one of the mansion's balconies.
Hold on, nigga. Whoa. I need some shit like to write down this material, bro. So her sis. Wait, what? Hold on. I got y'all with the plot. Open this shit up, man. I got y'all with the plot. Hold on. Get some sticky notes for this hoe. So her sister, right? This is her sister, right? Let me visual representation, man. That sounds crazy. So her alright, so this is Rebecca, right? And they said she brought her sister, and her sister was in the house when little Jimmy fell off the fucking stairs or some shit, right? And then they went to the hospital, right? The husband, yeah, let me know in the comments if I'm bugging out, bro, because I really don't know what the fuck this thing's talking about. But the okay, so the husband went to the hospital and went back to have dinner with Rebecca and this other nigga Adam, and he let them stay in the crib. Does that even like what? And the kid was strangled. So who, bro? What? Nah, hold on. I need this. This is something else. This is something else, bro. This is something else.
Her hands and feet were bound, and she wasn't wearing any clothes whatsoever.
Hands and feet.
After making that call, Adam sent his brother Jonah a text to
Oh,
tell him
their
what had
brother.
happened, and then cut Rebecca down before police and medics arrived, letting her body drop to the grass below. When the authorities arrived and examined the scene, they found Rebecca lying in the courtyard of the mansion, just below the balcony she had been dangling from, her ankles tied tightly together and her wrists constrained behind her back.
Bro, she couldn't do that to herself.
It was later revealed that a blue, long-sleeved t-shirt was wrapped around her head. The shirt had been elaborately coiled over the noose 3 times and then tied around Rebecca's
Bro.
throat.
Yeah,
The shirt sleeves had
Adam
been
did
knotted
that shit.
and stuffed into her mouth,
What?
gagging her.
Bro, did that shit. You wanted
Inside
to
the
get back.
mansion, on a door leading to the balcony itself, detectives found the strangest clue of all. A bizarre note, written in black paint. It read, "She saved him. Can you save her?"
What?
In the adjoining bedroom, they found the end of the rope which she had been hanging from, connected to the leg of a cast iron bed.
Oh, okay, so some fucking saw
The rope
niggas is
itself had been
fucking with
tied
these niggas.
using a cleat hitch knot and a slip knot.
She saved him. Can you save her?
An
Yo.
autopsy later revealed that Rebecca had been alive when she plunged over the balcony.
What?
She perished sometime around 3 a.m.
This nigga's
There
a
were no
super villain.
substances in her system. Despite the suspicious circumstances surrounding Rebecca's demise, the detectives conducted what can only be described as a half-hearted investigation at best.
Bro, something happened, bro.
On September 2nd, they officially ruled that Rebecca had taken her own life and staged the whole scene to look like a homicide. They theorized that Rebecca blamed herself for what happened to Max the previous day.
And tied her
Consumed
arms
by
up
guilt,
and killed
she then
herself
painted her
somehow.
final words on the door, tied a rope around her neck, attached the other end to the bed so that her spine would snap, bound her ankles and hands together, and, finally, launched herself over the ledge.
Seems legit.
They even released a video demonstrating how she could have tied her hands together to prove that the act was possible.
Okay.
And, just like that, they closed the case. But
How
their
would she
conclusion
even learn how
just
to do
doesn't
that,
add up
though?
for a
Like,
multitude of reasons.
I don't know how to do that.
Many people,
Y'all know how to do that.
including
I don't know how to
forensic
do that shit.
pathologists, instead believe that Rebecca was murdered by none other than Adam Shackney,
Of course, he wanted
the
his
brother
get
of
back,
her
nigga.
boyfriend.
Nigga made the
Here's a
call,
list
bro.
of
He
their
wanted his
reasons
get
why.
back, nigga.
First and foremost, Rebecca had restrained herself in a manner almost impossible for a person to do to themselves.
Bro wanted his get back, bro.
The authorities released a video demonstrating how she
I
could
don't
have
give a fuck
bound her
about
wrists,
this.
but
That
their
nigga did that
recreation
shit. Like,
conveniently
come on,
left
bro.
out a number of details.
He's a billionaire getting away with
It
that.
didn't
easy.
show how she then blindfolded and gagged herself with the t-shirt, or wrapped the elaborate noose around her neck. They also didn't explain why she would gag herself in the first place, nor why they initially held back information about the t-shirt itself. During her autopsy, 4 hematomas were found under Rebecca's scalp, injuries that had to have been made while she was still breathing.
Bro, the
So
case is...
she either hit her head
This
4
case
times
is
on the
closed
balcony
too,
as she
bro.
fell,
It's not no conspiracy. That nigga
more
did that
likely,
shit, bro.
she had been struck by a blunt object
Oh, it's
and
still
knocked
going.
out prior to her death.
Okay.
Found
I
on the
don't even
bedroom
hear
carpet.
the theories, though.
There were shoe prints found on the balcony, both behind and on top of Rebecca's one footprint, which suggests that someone else was out there at the time of the incident.
Bro, he did that shit.
The marks
Why
and
is this
damage
video
around
like
Rebecca's
7
neck were
nigga did that
consistent
shit?
with manual strangulation. Experts
What?
believe they had been made by a pair of hands and not by a rope. The rope itself had been tied using nautical knots
Yo, bro,
used by professional
I'm not in the
sailors.
long talking business, bro. Like, that nigga did that shit, bro. That nigga did that shit, bro. I think I'm gonna give y'all one more, though. Let's see. I'm gonna give y'all... Don't even mind this shit. I'm gonna give y'all boys one more, though. A little bonus. You know what I'm saying? A little bonus. Y'all...
This anime is...
I'm gonna give y'all a quick... Nah, fuck this. I'm gonna give y'all some... What am I gonna give y'all? I'm gonna give y'all 5 minutes of whatever this shit is.
Slip into their victim's skin.
5 minutes of this shit. We getting the fuck out of here. I got more videos to make. more content to create, more bakes to shake, more niggas to wait, what?
In a world where our identities are as unique as our fingerprints,
Yeah.
there exist monsters who
Facts.
prey upon the unsuspecting,
What's that?
leaving
Facts.
behind them a trail of stolen lives.
Yep.
Today, we'll be diving into the mind of a killer
You
who
gotta always
perfected the
keep some
art of
shit on
deception,
you though, bro. Real shit.
one who could effortlessly gain people's trust, one who could take life and feel nothing, one who could seamlessly slip into their victim's skin to evade detection. Like a wolf in
Weirdo.
sheep's clothing, like a chameleon that flawlessly blends in. Today's video is sponsored by Factor.
Bro, I don't care.
Now
my
we all
nigga.
want to make sure we're eating well.
Yo,
But if you're
we
like
not
me,
watching this whole
you
video
often
by the
find
way. I'm
yourself
just letting
too
y'all know
busy
that.
or too tired at the end of a long day to cook.
This is gonna be like
Back
tomorrow's
laughingly to
upload
reaching
or
for
some
fast
shit,
and
you know what
unhealthy
I'm saying? We
alternatives.
not doing all that tonight.
Enter Factor,
Fuck.
the company that makes meeting your nutritional goals easier than ever by delivering dietitian-approved, chef-crafted
Fuck
lunches, dinners, snacks, and juices right to your doorstep.
Bro, if y'all still watching this,
Simply
let
choose
me
which
know what I
items you'd
should
like to
call
receive
you
from their
niggas, bro.
flexible weekly menu
Let
of
me
34
know.
plus ready-made
Please,
meals
let me
and
know.
45 plus add-ons.
I'm not gonna say no shit
Factor's
like
fresh,
tasers.
never frozen meals are
I
ready
wanna
in just
talk
2
to
minutes,
y'all.
so all
got
you
my
have to do is
fam,
heat and enjoy,
33-year-old.
leaving you with plenty of time
All
to crush your
33 y'all
goals.
niggas is OGs, bro. Real shit,
I've
bro.
personally been
All
loving
33
their
y'all niggas is
service,
dead OGs.
since Factor lets me skip those
Real
extra
shit.
trips to the supermarket. Not to mention,
Even though
I
I
save
probably-
time on all that chopping, prepping, and cleaning too. Each meal so far has been delicious, and left me feeling full, energized, and completely satisfied.
Shit.
I also appreciate that Factor are a sustainable choice.
And follow the gram.
They offset 100% of their
That's
delivery
it.
emissions, source 100% renewable electricity for their production sites and offices, and feature sustainably
DM me
sourced
if y'all
seafood in
niggas
their
wanna
meals.
like look up videos for me and shit.
Head to
I'll shout y'all out.
factor75.com
Whoever
or
follows
click
me,
the
I'm gonna
link
give
below
y'all a shout out.
and use
bro.
code LazyMasquerade50 to get 50% off your first Factor box. Again, help support the channel by heading to factor75.com and using my code LazyMasquerade50 for 50% off your first box.
Let's get into this.
The year was 1989, and 34-year-old Beverly McGowan was recovering from a past marred by tragedy. Her last 2 boyfriends had both lost their lives in separate car crashes, which had left poor Beverly feeling broken and alone.
I figured.
She tried dating after that, but always cut those relationships off whenever they became serious, terrified of becoming close to someone again, only to lose them. The once social and outgoing Beverly had become reclusive and shy, and was desperately searching for a way to reconnect with her old self, a way to recover her identity. And a change of scene and faces was just what the doctor ordered. In an attempt at a fresh start, Beverly bought a modest condo in Pompano Beach, Florida, and moved in with her 2 cats. To help cover the mortgage costs in 1990, she decided it was time to look for a roommate to live with her. And this would also have the added benefit of helping her feel more secure at a time when she needed to.
I don't even fucking roommates.
In early
Shout out to
July
my
of
nigga
that
Jason
year,
though. You know
she
what
had told
I'm
her
saying?
brother,
You
Steve,
solid.
about
Yeah,
a disturbing message that had been left on
Oh,
her
man.
answering machine. One in which a gruff, male voice stated, "I know where you live, and I can't wait for us to be together."
Yo, life as a woman is crazy.
Unsettled by the message, Beverly had taken her answering machine into
Yo, my
work
niggas, imagine
played
getting
it
some
to
shit
her
like that. You
colleagues.
banging on that nigga. What the fuck?
They all
Life
agreed.
as a woman is
It was
crazy,
odd.
bro.
And so, Beverly thought a flatmate may help put her mind at ease.
A what?
In mid-July, about a week after that message had been left, Beverly placed an ad for her spare room in the Sun Sentinel newspaper.
What?
It wasn't long before someone responded. A 40-something-year-old British woman who introduced herself simply as Alice. This prospective roommate explained that she worked for the multinational technology company, IBM, and had just been
That was
transferred
big
from
back
London
then.
to their Fort Lauderdale office.
Nowadays we got
On the
all this
surface,
shit.
Alice appeared to be a successful career woman.
She look like that.
She drove an expensive car and dressed in posh
Probably was
designer
not
clothes.
even a woman. Real shit.
She certainly came off as the type who would have her share of the rent on time.
Why did they got a picture? Nah.
To sweeten the deal even further,
What?
Alice was extremely charismatic, beautiful, magnetic, as Beverly described her to friends.
Yeah. But
Perhaps that's why she
underneath
felt
that,
so comfortable going along with what
wolf
happened
in
next.
sheep's clothing. Underneath that.
After touring the apartment, Alice said that she'd love to move in as soon as possible. The pair went to grab a drink in town to iron out the details. There, they bonded over their mutual interests and their past histories. It was then that Alice began telling Beverly about her interest in numerology, a pseudoscience whose practitioners believe in a mystical or even divine relationship between numbers and coinciding events.
I heard about that. That's some demonic
Numerologists
ass
believe
shit,
in
bro.
life path numbers, destiny numbers, and that specific numbers hold certain powers and can influence one's life. Alice suggested that she could do a reading for Beverly. By using numbers from her personal life, she could reveal her future. Those personal numbers had to come from very specific places though, and she was going to need her passport and social security numbers,
she hit the
as well as her
licky.
birth certificate.
She hit the licky,
Perhaps it was
nigga.
because Alice seemed like such an honest
She
and
hit the-
trustworthy person.
What? Hold
Perhaps
on,
it was
yo.
because she had finally made a meaningful connection with
So
someone
is that
after such a
easy? Is that easy? I'm not gonna lie, you deserve to get finessed. Yo, we probably go watch this. Nah, fuck. Y'all niggas gonna be tight as fuck. Oh my god. Bro, I gotta cut the video. I have to cut the video. I have to cut the video. I have to cut the video. I think we're going too far. Oh my god, y'all niggas gonna hate me, bro. How long is this recording? 16 minutes? Bro, I have to cut the video. I have to cut the video. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do 4 more minutes for y'all. Oh my, this is getting good. So it's that easy to hit a lick? All I gotta say is I'm a numerology. What? You just get
in numerology,
Come on
a
now.
pseudoscience whose practitioners believe in a mystical or even divine relationship
Write your
between
answers down
numbers
right now.
and coinciding
Fuck.
events. Numerologists believe in life path numbers, destiny numbers,
Oh,
and
man.
that specific numbers hold certain powers and can influence one's life.
Alright.
Alice suggested that she could do a reading for Beverly. By using numbers from her personal life, she could reveal her future. Those personal
Seems legit.
numbers had to come from very specific places though, and she was going to need her passport and social security numbers, as well as her birth certificate. Perhaps it was because Alice seemed like such an honest and trustworthy person. Perhaps it was because she had finally made a meaningful connection with someone
You gonna
after
just
such
give
a
her your
long,
social,
lonely
okay.
period. Perhaps it's because she really bought into the whole numerology spiel. But for whatever reason,
That would happen to me.
Beverly
Some of
agreed
y'all
to
would.
hand
That
Alice
would
all of that
definitely happen to
information.
some of y'all.
Using her personal digits, Alice conjured up Beverly's fortune. According to the numbers, Beverly would meet her future husband at the age of 40 and would accumulate great wealth. But the numbers also provided a warning that a man and a woman who were close to her would soon deceive and hurt her. That last part proved to be somewhat true.
She was the woman?
On the evening of July 17th,
Yo,
1990,
she did
just
her
a few short
crazy.
days after Alice moved in, Beverly vanished. 2 days later, on July 19th, several of her friends and relatives received cryptic farewell letters from Beverly, in which she claimed she was selling her condo and starting a new life elsewhere. For example, the note she sent to her brother read, "I just want to say goodbye to you and the kids, and to let you know that what I'm doing is..."
Oh my god, Alice is a demon. Yo, Alice is a demon. Yo, you know what she just did, bro? Alice is a demon. She just, bro, said, yo, somebody's gonna hurt you, dog. She's that somebody, nigga. She's that somebody, bro. What the fuck? Yo, this story is crazy. So she gave her the socials and she said, yo, somebody's gonna do something to you. But I don't know who though, but somebody's gonna do something to you. It was her. She was the one. Yo, that's crazy. Bro, what is Beverly on though? Like, give it
the right thing.
God. Yo, we have
This is what I need at this
seconds.
point in my life. So don't worry. When I come back, I'll be a much better and happier person.
She not coming back, bro.
These letters,
She not
which were all
coming
postmarked
back, bro. It's
Wednesday,
fucked.
July 18th, have been sent from Miami. They didn't state where Beverly was going, or when she'd be back. Obviously, her loved ones were extremely suspicious. and this type of behavior was completely out of character for Beverly.
Right.
Something bothered me because that's not the type of person that Bev was. She was not the kind of person, after spending all her money to try to get that condo and try to land a job at the bank, which she seemed to be happy with. It was not her nature to just give up on everything and just walk away from it.
Although the letters were undoubtedly written in her handwriting, they feared that she may have been forced to write them under duress. That worry only intensified when they learned about a telegram that Beverly had sent to her mortgage company, which authorized them to foreclose on her home and destroy or sell all of her belongings. Worried about her well-being, Beverly's two elder siblings, Steve and Jane, paid a visit to Bev's home on South Flagler Avenue the same day they received the letters.
Right, that's what exactly. I was about to say,
Her
I would
red
have showed up by the
Volkswagen
doorstep,
Fox
bro.
wasn't parked outside, and her telephone had been disconnected. After gaining access to the condo, the pair took a look around. Inside, there was nothing that gave the impression that Beverly had packed up and left for good. Dirty dishes filled the sink. Her nightgown was resting unfolded on her unmade bed.
This is fucking
All of her clothes were still inside the closet.
That's the thing with roommates, dog. Like, you don't even know who the fuck you're with, bro. Real shit. Like, real shit. I don't know who the fuck I'm with. You don't really even know y'all niggas. If you're like have a roommate, if you're in college, if you're in if you're in law school, if you're in the police training, nigga, your army nigga on top of you, you don't know what he comes from, bro. Shit is so crazy. But yeah, bro, I already told y'all niggas, I went on way too long. This is 21 minutes. I'm gonna continue this in another part, which is gonna be released tomorrow, not today. Y'all niggas got too much today, but tune in, like and subscribe, comment over below what y'all call you, and follow the Instagram, bro. Jeez, out.